Hi, Ms. Wazi Lucas. Thank you for joining. I'm just gonna wait a little bit longer to if anybody else would like to join. In the meantime, if you are there, please share the video, like and share the video, guys, so that more people can connect with tonight's talk. So tonight we are talking about how the brain, or rather how your brain affects your energy levels. A lot of people nowadays find themselves exhausted at the end of the day, to a point where when they do go back to their families, there's hardly any energy left to take care of their family's needs. So we are talking about how rebooting the brain can affect your energy levels, and how we can, what we can do to cause our neurology, the neuroplastic activities that's happening within our brain, how we can influence it and increase our energy levels, so that we have more energy to do the things that we are actually required to do and would love to do. So guys, if you're there, please like the video and share it. Shlonini, thank you for joining. Madibi, thank you so much for joining, connecting. Please like and share the video. We are discussing today how a brain reboot can affect your energy levels, because a lot of people, majority of people, find themselves exhausted and they turn to energy drinks so that they can make it through the day. But what if I told you that you can actually reboot your brain and increase your energy levels by doing that through simple processes? Hi Pride. Hi Sean. If you're there, like and share the video. I'm just going to be a few more minutes. I'm waiting for a few more people to join. And guys, please feel free to ask any questions that you may have. If you are one of those people who are experiencing burnout, or you feel stuck, if you're experiencing mind fog, and you are having difficulty in figuring your way through or navigating your way through the things that you need to do in your daily life, this program is for you. So share. Hi Chuma, thank you for joining. Today we're going to be discussing rebooting the brain and how that can get rid of your tiredness. Polini, whereabout are you joining us from? I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Polini, where are you joining us from? Cape Town. Wow. I've actually been talking to a friend of mine from Cape Town today, and she was explaining the problems that y'all were experiencing with regards to y'all's electricity. Welcome, Trucking Game. Thank you for joining. So, do you have any questions with regards to neuroscience or neuroplasticity? Have you heard about it before? Shloni, I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Can you, I would love to have you up in the box so that we can speak about it.
Hello, ma'am.
Heloni.
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Hi, Heloni. I'm okay. How are you doing?
I'm all good. There's no school for pronunciation. I don't mind.
Okay, so have you actually heard of neuroscience before?
No, ma'am, I haven't. But I'm so interested in knowing what it is about and all of.
Okay, that's great. That's wonderful because I am here to speak a little bit more about it. Tell me something, you personally, on a daily basis. How are your energy levels? Do you find yourself tired more often than not, or are you quite energetic at the end of the day?
I like that question. I find myself very tired, man. I won't lie. Usually I do nothing. I'm always on the phone. But with uh, early as 10 o'clock, I'm already sleepy.
Okay. Yeah, and a lot of people I think are experiencing the same problem as you, and therefore, these energy drinks have become so popular in a lot of communities in South Africa.
Yes, and I've been
What
taking.
what do you think of energy drinks in general?
Uh, I just have no delusional explanation about energy drinks because I just drink them, hoping that I'll feel awake or I'll be more energetic. Like for instance, I took energy drink around 5 o'clock, and I'm already sitting in bed feeling sleepy.
And how long have you been having energy drinks for?
Oh, it's
When
not
did you
long.
start?
Not long. I never liked energy drink, so I just took them around late January. That's when I started drinking them often.
Okay. Hi, Listen. Welcome to our chat. How are you?
I'm good and you?
Hey,
I'm good, thank
listen,
you. I hope you got your pen and you're taking down notes.
Mm-hmm.
I got
Okay.
mine as well.
You got yours as well.
Yes.
Okay, so while I have you both up here, I'm just going to explain a little bit about neuroscience, right? So, actually, let's talk about neuroplasticity, right? Um,
Yes.
Neuroplasticity is actually, um, you see, our brain has this remarkable ability to recognize itself. And it does this by forming new neural connections throughout our life, right? So the brain doesn't stop working, it's always creating new neural connections. And what actually influences these connections is um, everything that we've been exposed to from the time we were born, like what's being said around us, the movies that we watch, the like basically everything that comes into contact with our minds is actually being stored in a sea of information. And in that sea of information, we have filters, right? It's self regulatory filters. So, from that sea, when we are going through situations or circumstances, we pull out information from that sea within our mind, and it gets filtered through the self regulation filters and comes into our working memory, right? So, neuroplasticity is actually electrical and chemical signals. They are signals, brain signals, within our neurology. And these signals, they allow the brain cells to communicate with each other. So, besides us, we have our brain that does its own set of communication within our neurology, right? And this communication is what makes thinking, feeling, movement, memory, and perception possible. Are you with me, Hulini?
Pardon, ma'am? Sorry.
Are
Please,
you
ma'am.
with me so far?
Yes, I'm with you, but I just have a question. Can you please give me the floor
Okay,
when you feel comfortable?
okay, okay. Do you have any questions so far?
Yes, I do. I do.
Right.
So can I have the floor?
Sorry, can you have the what?
The floor, can I speak?
Yes, you can. You can.
I was meaning to ask about there's something that I heard of called mirror neuron. Have you heard of mirror
Mirror
neuron?
neuron. Mirror neuron.
Yes.
Okay, and what was your thoughts on the mirror neurons?
Is it involved in this topic that we're speaking about? Does it have a connection with how our brain works?
Okay, so mirror neurons, they do affect your energy levels to a certain um in a certain way, right? So mirror neurons, what they actually do is when you come into contact with other people, they actually mirror their energy levels. So if that person is stressed out and if they are experiencing low energy levels, your mirror neurons actually mirror their mirror neurons. That is why it's called mirror neurons. It starts to imitate. what their neurons are doing. So you start to feel tired, you start to feel depleted, and things like that. So that's what the mirror neurons actually do. But coming back to our own mind and how our neurology works. So our neuroplastic activities, they affect our thinking, our feeling, movement, memory, and our perception as well, right? Now, how does this actually affect our energy levels? Now, I was speaking about us drawing information from the sea of our memory, right? Through a filter called self regulation.
Yes.
Now, when there is too much of information in our working memory, our brain is working more. The more
Yes.
information that is there, the more our brains actually work, right? That is referred to as our cognitive load. So our cognitive load is actually the total amount of mental effort being used at any given time within the working memory, right?
Yes.
Now, what does this cognitive load have to do with our energy levels? And if you look at a person who is exercising in a gym, right, they are burning energy because physical movement uses energy,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
But in the same way, our brain within the neurology, the neuroplastic activities are taking place. So there is also movement in there, and movement uses energy. So when there's too much in your working memory for your mental abilities to be working with, then it uses more energy. That leaves less energy for your body to work with,
Yes.
right? So that is why most of the time, because if you look in the corporate sector, where one person is required to do 10 different things,
Yes.
and they are required to work simultaneously with it,
Yes.
right? So there's more, your cognitive load is increased.
Yes.
And because of that increase, you find at the end of the day, you feel like you've been burnt out without, like, a person sitting behind a desk and a computer is not really being physically active, but their mental activity has increased because of the amount of information that's in their working memory. The mental effort that's being made is increased. So that is what drains your energy. And even for, sorry, do you have any questions with regards to that?
No, I don't know.
Okay. Um, so there's another thing called emotional regulation, right? Another thing that affects our energy levels.
Yes.
Remember, I did explain that the electrical and chemical signals affect our feelings, which means it affects our emotions as well, right?
Yes.
Now, if we are experiencing high high emotional impact episodes, like if we are under pressure at work, our stress levels are high. This actually affects our cognitive abilities, right?
Yes.
Because what happens is when we are stressed out, we end up going into a state called the semantic state, right? And that is a state where we are in fight, flight or freeze mode. So what generally happens is you see that you end up with mind fog, where suddenly your mind just goes blank and you don't know what happened. You're flowing, and then suddenly everything goes blank and you can't think, you can't remember where you've stopped or anything like that. I don't know if you can relate to that, Shloni.
I kind of do relate to that, but I just have one question. Can you please, with regards to what you just said, there's a word that I've once heard of and once googled of. It's called neurotransmitter release.
Neurotransmitter.
I don't know if you know of that word.
So neurotransmitters actually are responsible. Remember I said that your brain is communicating, right?
Yeah.
So neurotransmitters actually are responsible for carrying information from one part of your neurology to another part of your neurology. So that's
Yeah.
how they communicate.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yes.
yes, yes. So they actually like a vehicle carrying, like if you have to get hurt on your leg, how does your mind, or if your hand has to get burnt, how does your mind know it has to remove itself from, uh,
Right. Yeah.
like if it's on the stove and it's burning, you're going to react, but that reaction takes information has to go from your hand to your brain now has to communicate with your hand to get it to move off the stove. That's made possible by neurotransmitters.
Sorry, ma'am. I think Listen has been requesting to talk. Can you just give it the floor?
Hi, Leeson.
Hi.
Do you have any questions?
Am I supposed to be writing all of this down?
You can write down bullet points, whatever you remember.
Okay.
Or if you'd like, I can send you notes.
Okay.
Okay, that's good. Do you have any questions about neuroscience or neuroplasticity or energy, uh, your body's energy levels?
No.
Okay. All right. So there's certain things that we can do to actually increase our mental capacity, because in today's world, it's quite demanding, especially in the workplace, right? So there's some of the things that we can do. Some of the things that we can do is we can prioritize sleep, right? Because when we have enough of sleep, what the mind actually does is it takes whatever information that it has and it stores it, and it's a process that happens only when you sleep, right? So if you have reduced amounts of sleep, then there's a lot of information that's still lingering in the working memory. It hasn't been stored away for us to access as and when needed, right?
Yes.
So 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. And in today's world, I don't know if you can identify with this, Sloni.
Yeah.
We when we come from work, even though we're tired, we still have to spend time with our family.
Yes.
And when it comes to the weekends, we want to go out, and because we're feeling so claustrophobic, because the only thing we're doing is going to work and coming back, and then on the weekends you just want to relax,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
But in order for us to have the energy, we have to have quality sleep, because as I was mentioning before, when we're under stress, there's something that happens in the brain. There's a part in our brain called the prefrontal cortex, and this is actually the executive part of the brain that is it's responsible for our cognitive abilities and our reasoning.
Is it,
So when we're planning things and
sorry,
we making decisions, yes,
it's
you have a question.
prefrontal cortex, ne?
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
It's prefrontal cortex. Cortex.
Prefrontal cortex.
I think I've heard of
Yes, it's a prefrontal cortex. Now, this part of the brain, when we are under stress, because stress is a high emotional period, and our emotions actually use up a lot of energy. And then we also have the working memory that is at an overload, that's using a lot of energy as well. It's pulling energy away from your prefrontal cortex. So what actually happens is its working ability starts to get hampered. And when you're having a mind fog, or you suddenly find that you can't remember what was going on, that is when your prefrontal cortex gets blocked, or it shuts down.
yes.
And it shuts down, right? So you want to prioritize sleep. You want to engage in physical activity, because you want to reduce, or you want to increase, should I say, your capacity
Or
for
threatening.
holding information in your working memory,
Yes.
right? So these things help you to increase your working memory capacity. Engaging in physical exercises. Now, what that actually does is it increases the blood flow to the brain, right? It increases the blood flow. That means there's more oxygen and more nutrients reaching the brain. And one, you know, our neurology has a homeostasis. That means it has an environment that needs to be kept in balance. And there's certain things like, if you don't eat right, it goes off balance. If you don't do exercise, if it doesn't get enough of oxygen, it goes off balance. And there's so many other things that can cause it to go off balance. From the things that I have mentioned so far, what are your thoughts on that?
Uh, um, my thoughts. I'm very like I'm still skeptical about the frontal cortex thing. So I just have a question
Mm-hmm.
for that particular part of the brain. How do I improve it? Do I have to exercise? Like how?
Okay. So what I think you are asking me is, how can you get your prefrontal cortex to work at its optimum level?
Yes.
Okay, so as I was saying, when you're under stress, it impacts your cognitive abilities.
Yes.
So to reduce that stress, you need to increase your cognitive abilities. So you need to increase the capacity of your working memory. And we do that by uh, practicing mindfulness, like all of the strategies that I'm relaying to you now is ways to increase or to get your cognitive abilities to its optimal level. And you see, it's like, just like how you have vicious cycles where one thing would mean another, and then it just keeps replaying and replaying and replaying. That can also happen in a good way as well. So when you regulate your nervous system, well, I said reboot your nervous system. It actually means you're regulating your nervous system, right? When you regulate your nervous system, you actually automatically increase your working memories capacity, because you are now handling your emotions better, you are handling stress better, you are responding differently, and all of these things have an impact on your external environment, because you are now relating to other people from a different standing, not from a stressed out standing. You are responding to them from a more balanced standing.
Yes, and calm.
So the way they respond back will be different from the way they respond to a person who is stressed out.
Yes.
Okay.
And
So you'll find when you regulate or reboot your nervous system, not only do you have increased energy levels, you will find that the situations around you, people cooperate with you more. It's easier for you to get information that you need from your environment. It's easier for you to plan things. It's easier for you to access your memory as well. So things start to run smoother. And when they run smoother, uh, your stress levels are low, you're using less energy. So at the end of the day, you have more energy to work with.
yes.
Listen, do you have any questions about that?
No.
Listen, what are your thoughts on sleeping a certain number of hours?
Um, I'm not a good explainer.
It's fine, you can try. How many hours do you sleep for?
About 7, maybe, I think 6.
Okay. Do you know that scrolling on social media, watching short videos, it keeps the mind in stressed mode, in a where it's constantly alert, where it's not getting any rest, and that can affect your energy levels. Tell me something. How energetic are you? Do you often feel tired?
Yes,
And how's your screen time? How much of time do you spend on the screen, on
a
social
lot.
media?
A lot.
So so what do you think would be one of the ways that you can increase your energy level?
Cut down screen time.
That's good. That's good. Hi Tando. Thank you so much for joining. Jackson, thank you for joining. Introverted. If anybody else would like to come up, Alu, if you would like to come up, if you have any questions, um, you can send through an invite. Okay, let me send you an invite. If anybody else is wanting to come up, you can send through an invite and I'll bring you up. Guys, while you are on here, please like the video, tap your screens and share it with others as well, because there are so many people who experience this on a daily basis. And it's becoming, in South Africa, it is a really big problem.
Hi,
Hi,
hello.
hello. Hi, hello.
Oh,
How are you?
I'm good, thanks. And how are you, ma'am?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you for joining us, Dr. Junior. Um, Please like and share the video. Alu, tell me, how's your energy levels been doing lately? Alu?
Ma'am, hey, my energy levels have been plummeting lately.
And that's true for a lot of South Africans, and especially with the way the economy is going, the world economy, and the current events. I think it's a common problem around the globe. But tell me something. Are you studying or you working or?
Starting, ma'am, but we haven't already started because there was still strike here at our university. So we'll be starting on Monday. But we were doing virtual classes.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay, so one of the things that the reason you are so tired is because learning uses up a lot of energy.
Yes.
During that time when your brain is learning, it is under stress. So you have to learn, but then there are ways to get your mind to rest. As I was mentioning earlier, one of the ways is sleeping 7 to 9 hours, right? And then engaging in physical activities. And have you been trying meditation and mindfulness?
No, ma'am. No, I have not.
Do you know? Do you know how to? Have you like came across the subject before? Have you heard about it? How much do you know about it?
I have, ma'am, but I have minimal knowledge about the whole thing, you know.
Okay, so practicing mindfulness and meditation, it can actually reduce the amount of stress you go through as a
Yeah.
student, and it will improve your focus. Um, and it can also enhance your brain function
Yes,
and
ma'am.
conserve your energy, because when you learn, it does use up a lot of energy and it makes you tired. And when you're tired, then whatever you're learning, you see, the brain, it can work for 22 minutes at a time. And after that 22 minutes, it needs a break, right? So
Yes,
some
ma'am.
of the things that you can do, like every 22 minutes, if you like studying for exams and you're spending long periods studying, like you can put your timer on. After every 20 minutes or 22 minutes, you can just wake up, walk around, stretch your body, roll your shoulders, because stress, when you're learning, it collects around your shoulders. You'll feel it on your temples. You can even like pay attention to which areas you can breathe in. There's breathing exercises where you just breathe in for 4 seconds, you hold it, and then you breathe out for 6 seconds, and you do that for about a minute. And when you're doing that, you can actually pick up where about that stress is being held. And then you can just do a few exercises to release that stress before getting back to learning. It will actually help you to retain more of what you are reading and trying to understand.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, can I please ask that which exercises do you think are the best?
When you're studying and you're feeling stressed out,
Yes.
usually you have it on your shoulders and on your back. So what you can do is like roll your shoulders back and forth, and you can push your shoulders back to a point where it feels like, if you have to imagine an orange, your shoulder blades actually holding an orange in your back when you're pushing it, when you're pushing your shoulders back. You can put it far back, like that, and then release it a few times, and then pick your arms up and roll your neck from side to side while you're doing it, so that you release your neck muscles as well, because that can carry a lot of tension as well. So these are some of the exercises that you can do to help release stress when it's caught up in certain areas of your body. Learning new things, it's challenging, and it yeah, it really has an impact on your it stimulates your neuroplasticity, but it can have an impact on your energy levels. So be careful, because what happens is, when you're studying for in that after the 22 minutes, if you don't have a break, whatever you learn for the next 17 to 20 minutes, it's like it will not enter your mind, because your neurology actually blocks it off and forces your mind to actually get into a rest mode. So you rather take that 3 to 5 minute break to just release the stress and focus your attention. So what you can do to get your focus back is, you can look at anything on the roof or on the floor or any part, wherever you are, anything, and just stare at it and bring your whole focus and your attention. Look at its color, look at its texture, feel. You don't have to physically feel, but you can imagine what it feels like. All
Yes,
of
ma'am.
these things brings your attention into focus, and you can do that for about a minute after you do your breathing and your exercise. And then once you're done with that, then you can take yourself back. 3 minutes of doing these things here can add to your learning 17 minutes, because whatever you learn in the next 17 minutes now will be able to get into your memory.
Yes, ma'am.
You'll find that you can recall your information better, and also make sure that you're having plenty of sleep, because whatever you're putting into your working memory, it needs to go into your sea of memory, and that actually happens while you are sleeping. While you're sleeping, your brain moves information from one part to the next part. So when you don't sleep, that process is not happening, you know.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any other questions?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I don't have any other questions. Thank you so much.
Shloni, do you have any other questions quickly before we go?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I would like to know more about meditation. How must the human be? How must the environment be when you're meditating? What do you have to do in order to get in the actual meditation?
Okay, so for a beginner, meditation is not so easy. You don't, you can just find a quiet spot in your house, inside your house. You don't have to go to a mountain or to a river or something. You can just find a quiet spot, even if it means you going into the bathroom. If you don't have any other space, you can go into the bathroom and just sit there. And so what you want to do is, first you want to get your body to calm down, right? So you want to feel uh, every part of your body. You can start from your head, feeling your head, your eyes, your cheeks, your ears, your neck, your shoulders, going down all the way to your toes. And while you're doing that, you can just be breathing as well. Deep, deep breaths in, slow, regulated breaths out while you're doing it. And you can feel your body relaxing as you do it. And then once you feel relaxed, you can just focus your mind in whichever direction you want to focus it on. Like you can focus it on maybe who you want to be, or what your life wants, what you want your life to be like, the beautiful side of your life. You can
Mm.
just focus, because meditation is all about focus. and yeah, getting your mind into focus. You can use music to help you
I was about to
focus.
go to that. Yeah.
There are meditation, if you look on YouTube, there are lots of music instrumentals to help you get into a focus state. So, like, what I personally do is, like, my mornings are very busy, and I have to move from being a mum to being a student to being a professional in short periods of time. It just has to flow like that. So what I do when I struggle to actually go from one mode to the next is I take a few minutes and I just meditate and get my mind into focus for the next round. Like if I'm moving from being a mom to being a student, so I'll go into meditation and I'll try to just recall everything that I've learned and focus on what's coming next, you know? So then by then I come out, I'm in a student state of mind.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know what happened. Or any questions? You don't?
No, ma'am. No, no, thank you.
Okay. Listen, do you have any questions?
Is it fine if it's just a random question?
Yes, it's fine.
Do you do these lives every night?
No, they're not every night. But I do put up a notification ahead of time so that my followers will know when I'm going to be on. And so they can join when I am on. Hello, Olga. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome back, Shloni. Yeah, so we have 10 minutes left. If anybody else has any questions that they would like to ask in the 10 minutes.
I don't have any questions.
Okay, Shloni is trying to get back on. I think he got cut off. Let me try and send him. He's trying to get back on. How do I invite him? Okay.
I think I'll fail or what?
Oh, welcome back, Shloni.
So, I was cut off by the part of the sound of your
You're cut
body.
off by the sound.
Well, I was cut off when we were speaking about sound.
Okay, so what I was saying was you can use music. You can search YouTube for meditation music. Yeah, it will help you to get into focus as well. Even there's music that you can use for studying as well to help you concentrate. But even though you're using it, it's advisable to have that 22-minute break because of how the human neurology works.
Yes. So, what about the positioning of your body when you are meditating? Does it also count?
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
The positioning of your body when you're meditating, like how you
It
position
doesn't
yourself.
really it doesn't really matter how you position your body. You can sit in a comfortable position with both your feet on the floor, uh, on a chair that has a backrest, so that when you do relax, so that you can relax
So that the
entirely,
muscles
right?
can
Because you
relax.
want your full body to be supported. You can even meditate while you are lying down. It's fine as well, just as long as when you are relaxed, your body is safe. The position that you're meditating in is not really important when you're meditating for focus and relaxation.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
Yeah. Tell me, do you? Okay, so you've never meditated before, right?
I've never. I've never.
Never.
I've
You
heard of it.
should put it into your schedule every morning, because when you meditate in the morning, you are taking time to set your day and set your emotions and your focus for the day. So you will find that you handle situations better because you are more regulated.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
have to look into that. Yeah.
Hi, Sam. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining, Vanessa. Guys, please like and share the video. And remember to follow me, because I'm not on every day, but when I do come on, I do put up a notice on my TikTok page. So I do make a video with an invitation of the time and date and the topic of discussion. So just a little bit about myself. What I do is I do neuro coaching, right? It's I'm more focused on energy changing, like bringing awareness, focus, attention, and all of these affect your energy levels on an overall, right? So yeah, but my main business is neuro coaching. Make sure to follow my TikTok page. I also have other pages on LinkedIn, on Instagram, and Facebook as well. I'm also a partner coach with the School of Life. Yeah, so at the moment we're doing this major project. We're still in training for that project that's going to be introduced. It's like it's going to be the biggest mental health project in the history of South Africa, and it's going to be coming into effect. I think maybe by next month it should be rolled out. So stay tuned, and it's been so nice having you guys chat with me today. Hope to have y'all again soon. Listen. Okay. Siami. Okay, let's hello, Sia.
Hello, guys.
Hi. We're almost about to end, but do you have any questions?
No, I don't have questions.
Okay. Tell me lately, how's your energy levels been doing? Okay. So I think he just joined in now, so he wasn't following in the conversation. But with that, it's a wrap for today. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Shloni. Thank you, Alu. Thank you, Leeson. You have been great participants, and I hope that you join me again next time. So, good night.
Good
Take
night,
care.
ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye,
Bye.
Leeson. Bye, Shloni.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye, Leeson.